Hello everyone, welcome to exercise 1A nouns, and just as a reminder, we are supposed to be deciding if our nouns, once we find them, are common or proper, if they are count or non-count, and if they are concrete or abstract. So let's talk about this. In our first sentence here, we have a show. That is definitely a noun. Then we have detectives, but let's start with show. So show, is it common or proper? It's going to be common because it is lowercase. Then can you have more than one show? Absolutely. So it's going to be count, right? And then is it concrete? Can you point at a show? Not really. This is more of an abstract idea. You can point at a TV screen, you can point at a DVD of a show, but show itself is more of an abstract concept. Now, detectives, let's see, it's lowercase, so we know that it's going to be common. And can you have more than one? Clearly, because it's plural, so it's count. And then, is it concrete? Can you point at a detective? Yes, you can. You could be like right over there. So, detectives, we got all C's. All right. Moving on in number 2, Charles Townsend is a person. Orders are a thing. Speakers are a thing. So, starting with Charles Townsend, now we're capitalized. So, he is proper. That's a proper noun. And can we have more than one? Well, you might say Charles Townsend is irreplaceable, but you can clone him, I suppose. So then you would have more than, you'd be like, I have 3 Charles Townsends. Which one's the real one? So it is a count. And then is it a concrete? Yeah, you can point at Charles and be like, there he is. Once they figure out what he looks like. Moving on to orders. Orders is a common, right? Because it's lowercase. And then you can have more than one, right? So count. And is it concrete? All right, okay, so this one's tricky because if you're looking at orders like on a piece of paper or on a screen via text or email, then they're a thing. You can point at them. But if someone gives you orders verbally, then that's more abstract. So this is one where it would depend. I would be like, it's both, depending on the interpretation, because like everything in English and grammar, sometimes there's gray area depending on nuance. We've already found our first one in number 2 of the very first exercise. Welcome to linguistics. Okay, so speaker is our last one, and it's going to be lowercase, so it's common. You can have more than one speaker in life. I hope you do. So it is count, and then it is concrete, because you could be like, that's the speaker. All right. Moving on to number 3, we got Bosley, person, angels, right? They're the secret agents. And then missions are a thing. So, Bosley, proper, capitalized. We can have more than one, just like we can clone Charlie. We can clone Bosley. And then is it concrete? Yeah, we can point at Bosley. We see him. Angels. All right, so angels is lowercase, so common. We can have more than one because it's plural. Now, again, we're back to this concrete abstract. Are you pointing at the angels? Like, Drew Barrymore is an angel because she's the secret agent, right? Then concrete. If you're like angels as in, beings that help you out of a situation, then more abstract. So we're going to do both. Then, is it missions is the last one. All right, so we're going to be common because lowercase. You can have more than one, so count. And then can you point at a mission? I don't know. Can you? You can point at a mission statement. You can point at something that you are on. If it's like a journey, you could be like, see this happening right now? If you were like gesturing in front of your body, you're like, this is a mission. I suppose you could argue this one as well. Either way, so I'm going to mark it CA. Could be concrete or abstract. Moving on, we're going to have Hollywood, right? And we've done remakes and then series. Those are our nouns. So Hollywood, capital, proper. Can you have more than one? I guess you can count up the Hollywoods. It's a popular city name in the U.S. Concrete, abstract, again, you can point and be like, I'm standing in the middle of Hollywood. This is a city, it's a place, so that would be concrete. But you can also talk about the idea of Hollywood, like the idea of movies and glitz and glamour and all that. So that's more abstract. So again, it just depends on what you mean. Remakes are common because it is lowercase. You can have more than one, clearly, like Charlie's Angels. So we're going to say it's count. And then remakes, generally you can point at and be like, this is well, no, see, we're still back into the abstract, like a show, right? It's a remake. But if you're pointing at the TV, you're pointing at the the DVD of it. Is it a thing or not a thing? So again, we're in this concrete abstract dilemma. And then series, we're going to play the exact same game here, right? So series is common, you can have more than one, and again, you can have the DVDs or you can be watching it on TV. It's kind of abstract. Last one, we've got a movie, that's a thing. And then what else do we have? Oh, we have years. Years is a thing. I lost that. All right, so movie is going to be common, right, because it's lowercase. We can have more than one, so count. And then again, movie, just like show and series and remake. You can be concrete or abstract depending on what you mean, the thing or the representation of the thing, I suppose. Then we're into years. Years is common because it's lowercase, and you can have more than one, clearly, birthdays, so count. And then years isn't something you generally point at. It's not concrete. It's more of an abstract, the idea of aging. So that is exercise 1A.